Let's see. Waiting to see if we have hit live on Twitch. And we are live. So, let's open up here. Get into the chat. Chat only for the people joining in. Alright, so we're getting ready. We're back to our Mike Tyson WWE career universe. And we are getting ready for the big Hell in a Cell match. For those of you that watched the stream number 2, and if you didn't, you can see the archives on YouTube, of course. You saw that in a tag match with Braun Strowman, we've had our feud with Braun Strowman over the Hardcore Championship. And in that tag team match, Braun Strowman got pinned. Now, we might not have realized we were controlling Braun Strowman halfway through the match, because in the beginning we weren't. But because of that, now we're going to have a 4-way Hell in a Cell match for the Hardcore Championship. So we got to boot one of these matches out. What are we going to get rid of? Why don't we get rid of this one? Yeah, we don't need that. So delete. And oh, we should just replace it, because then it's automatically going to make us the main event. Well, whatever. So 4-way Hell in a Cell, of course. And it's got to be a title match. So let's see, Mike, Iron Mike, Hardcore Champion, undefeated. But technically, are we still undefeated? Even though we got pinned, or we didn't get pinned, but our tag partner got pinned, which officially gives us our first loss. Although Tyson has not been pinned or submitted in a match yet. Still undefeated. See Zack Ryder. You probably saw that. Well, I can't back out of it now, but Zack Ryder was in my other universe. Zack Ryder made the Forgotten Sons, and it's Heath Slater, Zack Ryder, and Titus O'Neil. So that's kind of fun. But not in this universe. This is completely starting from scratch here. Just leading Mike Tyson through things. So here we go. Yeah, we'll do entrances since this is a pay-per-view. Hardcore Championship, yes. That's good. And let me check one more thing. I'm going to save it. And we got to go into the settings, because YouTube will copyright claim you if you have these animations on. So I have to go to the show details and make sure that I turn the animation off for the pay-per-view. And I did. I changed it to space 4. Yeah. With my first Mike Tyson video, we got not like a full copyright hit, but it was like a partial in some countries, because the Monday Night Raw loading screen going into Raw gave you a copyright strike. So I just make sure those are all shut off now. So here we go. Let's get into this pay-per-view, kicking things off. Hell in a Cell. Look at that. Look at that sun there. That is, like, you know, that's hell, right? Hell in a Cell. Tyson in a Cell. Hardcore Championship. We're going to see how far we can go. We'll probably only go about an hour today. We got the AEW show starting at 8, so we'll probably get out of here by 8:30 and then jump into the show on the old DVR. So there we go, and we are in San Antonio, Texas. That's right. And the Cell is going to lower, I think, 3 separate times tonight. So we'll get through this card. Now, again, we probably wouldn't be the main event because of where we are with the Hardcore Championship, but because we deleted a match that just replacing it automatically makes you the main event. So we're going to simulate, and we're going to hit randomize winner, and Rey Mysterio gets the opening match win over Ricochet. Check that out. And Zelina Vega picking up the victory over Charlotte. Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's the team that's on the left is the defending. Well, Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, tag team champions. Don't know if they retained or won. It's a rivalry. I want to say it's the team on the right is the tag team champion. So, I'm going to go forward an AOP winning the tag team championship. So the Bar and the AOP. And we haven't had any cell matches yet, have we, on this card? So we're going to keep moving along here. And Elias with the victory over Roman Reigns. Ronda Rousey retaining the Women's Championship over Becky Lynch. I hope I'm getting that right, the right side. See, okay, that's right, because Seth Rollins is Universal Champion, so it is the right side that's the champion. And Seth will retain the Universal Championship against Brock. And we have the Hell in a Cell here between Bayley and Ember Moon. And Bayley will retain. And now we will go into the Hardcore Championship match. Let's make it a long match, right? We wanna see this thing out. Fatal 4-way. We're gonna do slow momentum, so it'll be a tough battle in there. And of course, we're gonna be the hardcore champ, Iron Mike Tyson. Let's get a link. Let's post the link here while this is loading. Let's go on Twitter and post the link to make sure that the people are watching, the people are tuning in. So we're gonna paste that in here. There we go. Get these we gotta hit start. There we go. Get these hashtags going. You watch these entrances when I'm getting this tweet out here. There's Kurt Hawkins, the most professional wrestler. Yes, sir. Oh boy, my LinkedIn copy link. There we go. And paste. Yes.
Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt Hawkins. He's got a big, in real life, he's got a big match with Christian Cage coming up, the new Impact champion after winning, spoilers, but we're almost a week out for those of you that haven't seen Impact yet. Kurt Hawkins winning that big Battle Royal money, he'll get the first chance at Christian Cage in the Impact Championship. So here's the reason we're in this Fatal 4-way. That man right there, Mr. Braun Strowman, getting pinned in the tag match, which allowed Hawkins and Ryder this opportunity here at Tyson in a Cell. One of the most unique Fatal 4-way matches you're going to see between this group here. Tyson and Strowman. We're going to move forward. Let's not see that guy. That guy put us in this situation where we all of a sudden have to defend our title against 3 other guys. And there comes Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. He's been collecting some hardware himself since he's been away from World Wrestling Entertainment. Also doing his thing in Impact alongside Kurt Hawkins. And now here comes the man, undefeated Iron Mike Tyson. As we're getting through Hell in a Cell, and then pretty soon we're going to be getting past these winter months, and the Royal Rumble will be right around the corner. You know Iron Mike's going to want to get a spot in the Rumble. What a first year that would be. We can make some noise in the Rumble. All right, lower the cell. Go ahead and drop it down. There it is, Hardcore Championship on the line. Look at that beautiful thing. The ever shiny Hardcore Championship. So this will actually be our second Hell in a Cell. Remember, we had our debut against Grand Metalik, where they put us in the Hell in a Cell. We did some damage there, so Hawkins and Ryder, the tag partners, going at it, while Tyson battling with Strowman from behind. And man, look at the strength of Braun Strowman, like just effortless. Takes Tyson, throws him right off, and then he's gonna throw him across the ring. One fall to a finish in this one. Obviously no rules inside the cell for the Hardcore Championship. The Ryder. Neck breaker onto Iron Mike. Nails it. My goodness. It's Hawkins and Ryder, middle of the ring, battling for the Hardcore Championship inside the Hell in a Cell. So right after this, those of you that are tuning in on Twitch and say hey in the chat, what's going on? We're going to upload this to YouTube right after, so be sure to follow us on YouTube, and we'll do a premiere so that the YouTube fans can follow along as well, as Strowman and Tyson have made it to the outside of the ring. What happened there? Tyson went into an invisible wall. What's going on? Oh, Strowman taking Tyson face first, but now here comes Iron Mike. It's a new environment for Iron Mike. You know, the MMA fighters are going to be used to fighting with the cage, but a guy like Tyson, he's surrounded by the ropes and all that, but this cage, even though it's his second Hell in a Cell, it's a new game for him. Oh, Strowman taking Tyson face first into the apron, then a punch, and then into the steps. Taking down the undefeated Iron Mike, the Hardcore Champion. Oh. But Mike's fighting back as Hawkins and Ryder. We got to pay attention to what's going on in the ring because, you know, Iron Mike, he doesn't have to get pinned to lose the championship. Hawkins and Ryder, it could be just like how we had our first loss, which was watching someone else get pinned in Braun Strowman. That can happen here. Yeah, Mike looking under the ring. What do we got here? How about oh, he's going for the table, right? Fans always chant for tables. Table into the ring, inside the cell, stomping away at Hawkins. Oh, misses with the big spinning back elbow. Oh, man. Like a knee to the neck. And Ryder going for the cover, going for the championship. Strowman. Oh my God, this guy is going to cost us everything. Maybe that's his game. Get pinned on purpose. Force us to lose the title. He's not in it for the gold or anything. He just wants to make us lose. Our first, if you don't count Grand Metalik, our first big rivalry of note here. Oh, snapmare, big kick by Strowman, the monster. The boot to the back of Tyson, and then the backbreaker. Out to the floor. Now Hawkins and Strowman, table laying in the middle of the ring, inside the cell. Look at that, what strength by Hawkins as he puts two forearms into the chest of Braun Strowman, sends him flying back into the cell. How about that, right? My goodness. What are you guys that are out there watching, what are you playing these days? Still playing 2K20? Excited for 2K22? Is it going to live up to the hype of, you know, been waiting 2 years? Is it going to be worth the wait? What are we looking for now? Tyson got the steel chair now. Hawkins with the cover. Well, everyone's down. Table going up against the corner. He's got his eyes on Strowman. Oh, Strowman's gonna reverse it. Tyson is going face first through the table. My goodness, and Strowman with the cover, and it's gonna be broken up by Zack Ryder. Strowman now hoisting up Ryder with the power slam. 1, 2, and Braun Strowman is going to pin Zack Ryder. Meaning that Tyson, while he still has not been pinned or submitted, will technically suffer another loss. And we lose the Hardcore Championship on top of that. Oh man, Strowman. What do you think, guys? Should we keep this rivalry going with Braun? Do we go after the the championship again. We've held so many singles wins over Braun. Now the guy takes our hardcore title away from us. Man. Well, there you go. New champ. Tyson, no longer hardcore champ. I say on Raw. I got a plan on Raw. Maybe we get into a little fight backstage. We rough him up a little bit. Then we have one final showdown on Raw. And maybe we move on to the next championship. We done our thing for the hardcore. Maybe we go for the U.S. championship next. But we got to end this rivalry with Braun. It's bigger than the belt at this point. You know, he can have the belt. We got to make him know. If we're not booked on Raw, we're going to book ourselves. So we'll look at the calendar. Oh, no, we want to see the calendar here. So the calendar, we got Hell in a Cell done. We got Super Showdown next. Is that going to be, what is that, international in Australia or somewhere? So that's October, November. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 more big shows before the Rumble. So we'll see here. And we do have a match with Braun. Okay, so we got a match booked with Braun on this show. I need to look at we need to look at some of the teams because it's like never ending between Bliss and Cross and the Iconics. Are there any other tag teams? There's the Bellas. Maybe we need to stick them on Raw just so we get some more competition for Bliss and Cross. It's always these same teams. Yeah, those are the only 2 teams on Raw, so I guess that's why we're always seeing that same matchup all the time. Can we assign from here? Do you gotta go probably into like the other menu? That's a pain. Well, here we're just gonna, you know what? We have to make teams, right? We can't just. Maybe we should just get rid of the. Nothing against the women's tag team titles, but it's the same matches always on Raw, and then we're gonna have to go in and make teams for them to contend. So we're just gonna, you know, well, it's set up. Where's the settings? They can make their own teams, right? God, I don't even know where the settings are in this thing. Options. There we go. Injury, tag team formations, breakup. Yeah, so they can make their own tag teams, right? Automatic. Yeah. Okay. Well. So we're going to go to shows. We're going to go to Raw. We are going to... Well, they have those titles on SmackDown, right? Yeah, they're on all the shows technically, so they could lose them somewhere else. Well, we'll just let it stay for the time being. All right, start the show. Here we go. Rematch, revenge. Who's the U.S. champion? Is it AJ Styles here? Tyson and Styles? Man, what a battle that would be. Iron Mike and the Phenomenal One. Yeah. Alright, where are we traveling to now? We always have a crazy travel schedule here. So we're in San Antonio. And then next, where are they sending us to? On 24 hours notice, remember, keep that in mind. We were in San Antonio the night before. And less than 24 hours later, we are in Illinois. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's still, you know, south to the north, but yeah, Raw, okay. Mysterio over Ricochet. Oh, that's a ladder match that Bliss and Cross win. So they're amping the rivalry up. Breezango getting the win. Bray Wyatt pinning the Universal Champion. We just had that match on Raw this past week. Corbin and McIntyre, but Corbin looking a little better than he's looking these days. Hope the guy can get the money that he needs. So McIntyre gets the win there. And now we don't need to see entrances, man. We just saw him. We'll keep the entrances. We'll do no DQ CAW style. Just the entrances for the pay-per-view. So we got to get the revenge here. Strowman losing the match, I say on purpose, a week ago to get Hawkins and Ryder in the cell just so he can pin Ryder and win the Hardcore Championship because he knew he couldn't beat us in real life, man. He knew he couldn't do it. Now, this is a singles match. Can Tyson, you know what happens when Tyson is backed up against the ropes. And his well-documented, his history, Evander Holyfield, all that fun stuff everyone knows. Is Tyson going to keep it clean in the ring here after he just got his hardcore championship stolen from him without being pinned, and Braun Strowman ducking the right hand by Tyson and then punching Tyson with a fist of his own. Oh, okay, look at this. This is real boxing war going on between Tyson and Strowman. Maybe we need to get another knockout match going, huh? I mean, we already knocked the big guy out once. Big clothesline. That one takes him off his feet. There's no way this one. Tyson's mad, right? Tyson, uh-oh, you see that? You see that? Tyson's backed up against the corner, man. It's a singles match, but they should have known better to book this match. Oh, Tyson looking to use the chair, but Strowman knocks it out of his hands, and then Strowman dropping Tyson on his neck, trying to break the guy's neck. Not even a 1 count. That's the one thing that hasn't happened. It's Mike getting his shoulders pinned to the mat for a 3 count. But going out for the chair, that's been, that is definitely put control back in the hands of Braun Strowman. Took his eyes off the prize too quickly. Oh, but that was an MMA move right there, getting the neck hooked right there. Running Bulldog. Oh no. He's got the chair. Look at the referee. Referee's going to take it away. Tyson going to let him? He is going to let him. He's going to punch Strowman down, pick him back up. Not sure if that was his knockout shot or not. Yeah, Tyson don't care anymore. Tyson heading to the floor, getting the chair. Oh, going for another weapon. Getting another chair, even though that chair is right there. Here comes the big man. And, oh, again. Strowman not letting Tyson use the weapons to give him a win. But, of course, you don't want to get hit with the chair, right? Oh. Out that massive right fist to the gut of Iron Mike. Mike sending Strowman across the arena here in Illinois. Sends him into the seats. Going for that chair again. Is he coming? Is he just going to intimidate the guy? Strowman, well, there it is. Tyson is going to lose 3 in a row. Still yet to be pinned. Still yet to be submitted. But that's the 3rd loss in a row for Iron Mike, and he doesn't care. We don't care. That's right. Get the DQ. I mean, once you lose the first one, that's it. Just keep going. So we'll see what happens next week. Yeah, Becky and Ronda. Lesnar pinning Cena in the main event. AOP and Viking Raiders rather, and Gallows and Anderson, with the win over the Raiders. So, yeah, how about that? Mike Tyson with the DQ. He's not fooling around with Braun. Done this thing enough, man. So we'll see what they have in store for us next week. At some point, we've got to get the feud, Get the feud wrapped up, and maybe we move on to bigger and better things. Going for the U.S. title. I don't think anyone wants to form a tag team with us. So let's see what we got here. Baron Corbin, he's always on the mic, right? Hawkins and Ryder. Metalik, look at that high-flying battle. Lucha battle there. Nikki Cross, Titus. What a fatal 4-way that is. Ronda, Becky, Seth, and we are not on the card. So guess what? We're gonna get ourselves on the card here. Steel cage tornado tag, man. Oh, here, just add one. Okay, and we are going to do a one-on-one, and it is going to be... What's the difference between a brawl and a backstage brawl? I guess a brawl is just could be any of those crazy stages, right? We just want to do a backstage fight. Yeah. No entrance. It's a backstage brawl, man. So... Mike and Braun. So maybe we do keep this thing going and we just end the rivalry once and for all with some big match at Super Showdown. And then that allows us to hopefully ride on off to the sunset. It's not even about the hardcore title anymore. That's the thing. It could, he has it. Fine, let him have it. It's about just getting revenge, making sure that Strowman knows that we are the top guy. We're number one. We're Iron Mike. Can't be beat. No one's gonna beat us. Welcome to Raw. Monday Night Raw. Louisville, Kentucky. Backyard of Sir James E. Cornette. All right. Corbin. Nobody even came out. See, Corbin just babbling to start. So here's Hawkins and Ryder, their first appearance since getting beat in the cell, costing us the hardcore title, and they're going to lose to Dash and Dawson. Ricochet and Mysterio picking up the win. Usos over Breezango. Cross and Bliss winning in the Tornado Tag inside the cage. John Cena winning that Fatal 4-Way match involving Bray Wyatt, who pinned the Universal Champion last week. Becky over Ronda. Seth over Samoa Joe. And Carl Anderson defeating Razor. And now our match. It's not really going to be a match. I think it's just a brawl. It's the first one that hits the finisher wins, I believe. But we're just going to fight and waiting for Hope and security to just have to just pull us away. Alright. Where are we going to end up? Backstage? Parking lot? Catering? I'm just right in the hallway. Okay. Oh! Strowman putting Tyson right in the equipment case. So we're just going at it, man. What a quiet scene. Who's back there? I can't even tell who that is. Is that Murphy? Boom. Boom. Left. Right. Left. Oh, Russian leg sweep. I'm going to check out who's back there. Come on, big guy, come follow us. It is Murphy. Oh, he's taking off. Oh, look at all these weapons here. Ladder, table. Yeah. Oh, we can't pick it up? That's not fun. At the ladder. Pick any of these weapons up? Chair? There we go. I could pick the chair up. The ladder wouldn't come. Boom! Remember this brawn? That's the weapon that got us disqualified. Yeah. So none of these can be picked up, huh? No. Alright, well. Can we put them through the table? Do they even have grapples back here? Oh, well, we can do that at least. Braun hasn't done anything in this brawl. Let's go to the parking lot. Come on, Braun. We're gonna go out to the parking lot, rough him up. Backstage brawl, man. You want to be the hardcore champ. Should be 24/7, right? Pin the guy backstage? Why not? Now he's down. Why don't we end this thing? This is pathetic. He's not even doing nothing. We'll just end it. Boom! Knockout blow, right? No, one more? He's still awake. We'll give him one more. There it is. No, another one. He's still up. Okay. Braun's a little tougher than we give him credit for, as he's going to fight back. Sending Tyson shoulder first into the case. Man, Tyson's never had an unsanctioned fight like this. Now Braun took way too long, whatever he's deciding to do there. A couple of back elbows there. Tyson fighting out of it. Now the rolling elbow. See what else we can get into. Tear this whole place up. Murphy just took a seat back there. He's taking off again. Can we cut the lights? No. We need more items, man. I mean, these equipment boxes are great, but we need more items. Can we go in there? No, I can't go in there. Well, let's come over. Oh, we got a trash can. There's AJ. Hey, AJ, we're coming for you next. Can't pick up the trash can, huh? Oh, we can pick that up. That's cool. Well, we can't pick up the trash can, but you can pick this giant thing up, which isn't a weapon anywhere else. Am I just hitting the wrong... Yeah. Dang. I'm hitting all the buttons. Oh, there we go. You can pick it up. What the... I was hitting the R1 the whole time. Did that even connect? He throws it down. R1. 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 Pick it. Pick it. Oh, not picking. Everyone's just running. I mean, there's more people running behind us than there is actually trying to stop us. Now we're in catering. Now we're in the catering area. That's what I'm talking about. We just get dropped on the cement there. Boom. 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 Come on, big guy. Come on. Can we knock all the food off these tables? Oh, that's lame. Oh, boot to the midsection by Braun. We've been fighting for a while now. There's nobody even coming to stop us. Yeah, what's happening here? Oh. Is this going to be the knockout blow? Well, stays on his feet. There we go. That knocked him out. Boy, his head bounced off the concrete, practically. Alright, well, that's good enough. That's good for this episode of Raw. Rough up the big guy backstage. Alright. Continue on. We got one more Raw, I believe, before the next pay-per-view. Super Showdown. Which we definitely got to fight Braun again on there. But what kind of match are we going to have? No, that was... yeah, that is. And then here's the final Raw here before. Super... No, not delete. What's happening here? Okay. Off to the show. October! We made it. Month of October. Alright. Are we on the card? I believe that's our first Dana Brooke sighting. We are... Oh, a TLC match right before the pay-per-view between Braun and Mike. So let's get into that. That should be fun. That's got to be a pinfall, right? Because the title's on the line. So that's going to be... But, I mean, it figures the weapons we've been using, right? We had the table inside the cella, and Braun used it on us. We used chairs to get disqualified. I couldn't pick up the ladder backstage, so this is almost perfect here on the final Raw before Super Showdown. They gotta have something big in store for Super Showdown then if we get TLC here on Monday Night Raw. You know we're making the trip out to wherever Super Showdown is. That's for sure. The fans are going bananas. Capacity crowd for Monday Night Raw. That's right. Illinois. We've had a lot of Raws in Illinois lately. And we got Rampage this weekend coming up in Chicago. So there's wrestling everywhere in Chicago. Fatal 4-Way Cena once again picking up the win. We have this triple threat that Ronda Rousey takes down Ruby Riott and Dana Brooke. Mysterio getting the win. It looks like Ricochet may have dipped out of that one. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay getting the win over Bliss and Cross in their never-ending feud. Viking Raiders with the win. And Naomi defeating Becky Lynch. So here we go. Entrance off. We've already seen it. Tables, ladders, and chairs on Monday Night Raw. This will be Mike Tyson's first TLC match. That's right. So we're going up against the Monster Among Men en route to our pay-per-view Super Showdown. Let's get into it. Here we go. Oh, back elbow. You heard that one, right? Oh, shoulder tackle. And Braun immediately going outside the ring. All right. He's going for the weapons right away. We're going up top. Well, I thought he was going to come around for the table. I think Mike was going to try to jump off and get him back in the ring. And back elbow, spinning back elbow by Tyson. And now the chair. Strowman's felt that a time or two now from Mike. He did in the disqualification. He felt it backstage. Back out to the outside. He wants to use the table this time on Braun. In the cell. It got used on Mike. Strowman's going to counter. Snapping Tyson down. Now scoops him up. Big drop kick. Strowman's got the chair now. Tyson trying to crawl away. And Strowman with the chair. Wearing out Mike with it. Tyson will counter. Look at this move. DDT. How about that? Mike's going up top. To the top turnbuckle. Flying elbow. Like the Macho Man. Table in hand now. Working over the big man. Look at this guy's already out already. Come on. Get up. We're in the early stages here. Oh, well. Submission. I ain't gonna get it done. Yeah, big guy's too strong. Well, you know, we were trying to get him on. Well, okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe that'll work. Oh, and then he picks it right up. He's going to put it in the corner? Okay. 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 Irish whip. Here we go. Strowman through the table. How about that? We almost have a finisher already, man. What's happening? Oh, you have to pull down, so this isn't a pinfall match. I see the briefcase now. What, is this a number one contenders, or is this a contract for a match of our choosing? Maybe this is let's see. We do have to pull down an item. Let's knock this guy out. Oh! Oh! What a reversal! We're going for the knockout blow. And Strowman with the spine buster right on the ladder. Maybe the contract for a stipulation, any match we want at Super Showdown. Strowman just kind of stood there and let that one happen. How about a loser leaves Raw match? We'd lose the hardcore title, but we'd get this guy off of Raw, and we won't have to deal with him again. Oh. At some point, too, we'll have to go into the roster just to freshen things up. Maybe at the end of the year after WrestleMania, we can switch the rosters up a little bit. Tyson going up top now, and Strowman's out on his feet. Here we go. Oh, what the heck? Oh, L1 is cancel. I thought that was the... Well... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, this is bad. Oh, this is terrible. No! Oh, we can't even get one. That was... what a sorry exhibition that was. Oh! And now Braun takes down Mike. Takes Tyson down. Strowman now is going to get the contract, going to get the stipulation match. Super Showdown. Tyson's back up, though. Here we go. Boom. Knock the big guy down. Can't get him to break the grip. Man, how strong is Braun Strowman to absorb blows like that from Mike Tyson? I mean, a normal man's going down after one gut shot from Tyson. We're doing a lot better this time. One more. Oh, boy. There it is. We get the case, we get the contract, we get it, and we can pick a match of any choosing with Braun Strowman at Super Showdown, and we are going to choose a... It's got to be no rules, right? I mean, the feud at this point, the way it's been going, we did the sell. We can have a no rules match, but it's going to be loser leaves Raw. Do we make it for the hardcore title? We put the title, like, because if Braun loses, he can't take the belt with him, right? To SmackDown or to NXT or wherever we ship him off to. Maybe that should be it. Maybe loser has to go to NXT. Look at that. That's the stipulation there. Loser goes to NXT and has to work their way back up to the main roster, huh? About that. Corbin with the victory and Luke Gallows over Razor. So it is about 8:20 now. Maybe we'll make that the last fight of the night. We'll just do a couple quick matches here. And then we'll pick it up next time after. We'll do the pay-per-view match for sure, but then we'll pick it up next time as we head through the month of October and into November. So let's get to the pay-per-view. Let's get the Super Showdown. That's right. Loser goes to NXT. You gotta go to developmental, start all over. Look at that, Ray Phoenix. How's Ray Phoenix getting involved in this thing? Oh yeah, didn't we put him in 205 Live, didn't we think? No MDR, Mike Kanellis, Lena and Charlotte, tag team match. Are we even on the card? No, but we're gonna Cena got his match after picking up all those wins over Rollins, so we're gonna get ourselves on here. There's no room, so we gotta make room. How about this? Maybe a 205 Live match. So we'll edit this, customize, one-on-one, of course. So what kind of match should we make? Extreme Rules, ladder table, Iron Man, last man standing. Would that be a good one? The last man can't, no holds barred. Let's just do a regular old, let's just do classic Extreme Rules, anything goes. And the loser, I'm gonna go to the M's. Iron Mike. Mike Tyson, there it is. No championship. It's not, the title's not even, part of the discussion anymore. It's the feud's gone to this level. We'll do entrances for the pay-per-view. And the loser is off to NXT. Let me back out of this real quick because, again, the YouTube copyright robot will ding you. Edit. And show details. If you have this animation, this one, play full screen, it will ding you and you will get copyright thing. That's fine. The 80s. In certain countries, like India, for some reason. So my Indian fans that didn't get to see the first episode of the Mike Tyson universe careers, it's a copyright situation. So anyway, we saved it, right? We should be right there. Okay, perfect. Let's get going. Let's get started. Here we go. Look at that. No copyright here. That's copyright free. That's beautiful. Okay, we are in Australia, so we had to do the thing. Quiet night on the stream. Normally when we do WWE, part of the pause, I'm checking the Twitch chat. We usually have a pretty good group, you know. Where's our followers? Where's LeBron James guy? The guy that usually is in there. It's a quiet night here on the Twitch broadcast. So Ray's gonna pick up the win there. The Ryder Uso combo will get the win, and now we will get ready for the big match. Either we're going to NXT or Braun's going to NXT. He can't take the hardcore title to NXT, right? That's gotta... If he gets sent to NXT, he's gotta keep that belt. Maybe that's another stipulation that we add. If we lose, we go to NXT. If Braun loses, he goes to NXT and he leaves the hardcore title behind. And they can have some kind of WrestleMania 2000 tournament, some craziness to crown the new champ. Super Showdown.
The following contest
there he is.
An Extreme Rules match.
At Mike Tyson.
From New York.
How many fans we got in Melbourne, Australia? 70,000, 80,000. We're in the big stadium, right? Kind of looks kind of small in this setting, but in real life, Super Showdown. That was in the big arena. Alright. Here comes the champ. Even though he never pinned us. But he has put blemishes on our record. The DQ, the tag team loss, the four-way loss, but Mike Tyson has not been pinned, not been submitted since he came into World Wrestling Entertainment. And you know what? We're going to break out. Here we go. It's Extreme Rules. Here comes Tyson. Oh! Strowman saw Tyson coming a mile away and knocked him away. I don't know what happened there. Tyson's going for the drop down. And yeah, we're just starting this thing, right? Did the bell ring? Because it's Extreme Rules, so... Use the belt, pick the belt up, pick the hardcore title up. Yeah. Does that do any damage? There's not a whole lot of metal on that thing. Not a whole lot of gold. It's more duct tape than anything else. Okay, well, I'll give it to Braun. He saw that sneak attack coming. he laid Tyson out. But I guess the match is officially underway. I mean, pinfall submission only, counting in the ring because of Extreme Rules. But it's all Strowman. Whoa. Well, this is bad. We got to get back into this. we'd have to start from the ground up after all this progress we made. We'd have to start from the ground up, going back to NXT to work our way into the main roster, which, man, we'd probably miss out on the Royal Rumble, would we not? Strowman. That massive hand wrapped around the throat of Tyson, and then a punch to the midsection. Now punching away. It's been all Strowman so far in this Extreme Rules match. Loser goes to developmental. Loser goes to NXT. Tyson, though, trying to fight back. Boom! How about that one? Right up at the top of the head. Clothesline. Off the ropes. And running Bulldog. Oh, we got blood busted open. You won't be able to see it, though. It's 2K20. You know the physics don't work on this one, but it's there. He's bleeding. Sometimes, you know, they say if you go into the highlight reel, that sometimes that kind of triggers the blood graphics there for whatever reason. Something that never got fixed. You can see it a little bit. Oh, how about that ladder? He's throwing it down. That Tyson. Going for the announce table. A vacant announce table. That's Strowman watching on. We're going to go all out for this final match. Again, the hand around the throat. And the shot to the midsection. Down goes Tyson. Reversal into the steel steps. Picking up the ladder once again. Stalking his prey. Now driving the ladder. Oh man, just going to town. Boom, boom. What else can you find under there? How about the bat? How about the ball bat? Classic. NWO 96 Hall Nash. Coming to the ring with the bat. And he's got the guns pulled on, remember that? It was all Strowman early on. Tyson worked his way back into this one. Got a finisher coming. He's got to get the big guy back in the ring. Got him busted open. Look at this camera shot. Yeah, there you can see it. Going for the title, his old title, the former champ. He's got it. He's gonna wait for him. He's gonna drill him right between the eyes with this. Here he comes. Oh, and he misses. Duck under. Strowman hammering away at Tyson, then sends him down. Super Showdown, Australia. How'd they keep these guys away? They had to take two separate planes, right? Good guy plane and the bad guy plane. Because if you put these guys on the same plane, it's gonna be plane ride from hell number 2. They're gonna be going at it. There ain't no stopping these guys. That's right. Strowman heading under the ring. He's got a sledgehammer. Tyson backing off. Oh! Tried to take the hammer away. Didn't work as Strowman now. Going to work. He's got Tyson down. Could this be it? Could this be the first defeat? No, Tyson will counter. He'll send Strowman near into the barricade. Strowman's able to roll away. No, now Tyson going in. Reversal. Look at that. Elbow to the back of the neck. Clearing more damage here. We're looking to do more damage as he clears the announce table. DDT. What can Iron Mike have in mind? Another one, that time the float over DDT. Oh, he's got him now. Watch out. Byron, Corey, Cole. He gave him just a knockout blow right on the table. Oh, a head off the back of the table. I was expecting something a little more impactful. Let's see. Let's try this again. How about one more big blow? Put him up against it again. Tyson's needing a table finisher. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. What's he going to do here? What's Mike going to do? Oh, is he going to pull the... We said Macho Man earlier. This one's the Shane McMahon. And he hits it. Elbow drop through the table. That might be the move that sends Braun Strowman packing to NXT, that gets him out of our way. This big rivalry. Here comes the cover. Is that going to be enough to put the big man down? 1, 2, and that's it. Mike Tyson wins again. The Hardcore Championship will become vacant. We'll have to put it on somebody or give it to somebody. Look at that. That was the blow. Big knockout blow. And then we'll take a look at this again. Tyson had to go all the way to the top. Look at the flying elbow. He had to have been training. You know where he gets those punches from Shane McMahon, right? That's why or maybe Shane got the punches from Mike. And then Shane taught Mike how to do the elbow. So Mike Tyson wins again. Still has yet to be pinned. Has yet to be submitted. Couple of losses by DQ. Couple of losses in tag matches. Not getting pinned. No longer the Hardcore Champion. But now we can focus as we move forward. No more Braun. So we'll put him on NXT now. And then we have to decide... those of you in the comments, probably watching on demand on YouTube, where do we go next? Do we go for the U.S. Championship, which would be the next progression? Or do we prove that, come on, man, look at us. We haven't lost a match yet. Do we try to go for the Universal Championship, which Seth Rollins retains, and Akam and Rizar retain the Raw Tag Team Championship? So... we'll move forward here. Let's see what they had planned for us before we move Braun away. Let's see if they would have booked us again going up against Braun or not. And maybe this is the time, too, we can kind of spice up the rosters a little bit. Okay, well, they're actually doing it for us. There's Lashley and Rude. That's a brand new matchup that we haven't had yet. Bray and Heath. So, actually, we don't need to spice up anything. That's a steel cage match right off the bat. They're kind of doing it on their own. Rey Mysterio, No Way Jose, and Samoa Joe, Extreme Rules. So they added their own. They did their thing there. Corbin, and we're going to get on the mic. So that'll be interesting. Mike on the mic. But first, we got to go into the roster here. And Braun. Edit. Come on, edit. There we go. And you, my friend, are off to NXT. Nope. Well, okay, off. There we go. NXT. Save. Yep. And then we gotta get his championship back, right? So championship. Hardcore. Look at there's your history of the Hardcore Champion. Can we not do it from here? Championship. Okay, yeah. And remove champion. There we go. And then we gotta, because you can't have a vacated champ. Oh, maybe you can. Well, okay. So we'll have to in the next. I didn't know you could just have a vacate. I must be thinking that, there's one game where you couldn't have a vacated champion. So we'll have to do a match to crown the new Hardcore Champion. But the U.S. Champion is AJ Styles. We haven't even seen AJ fighting for the belt at all, but, do we have to put ourselves in these rankings or in these divisions here? Edit division. Edit. Do we throw ourselves into there? Oh, it says we're #1 for the U.S. title? Yeah, let's see. No, Ray is. Well, why would it say that for us? Okay. So, well, we can put ourselves in all the divisions, right? I mean, what the heck? Doesn't matter. So, Mike. Yeah. Look at that. We're automatically top contender. Edit. Mike. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Or no, you can only be in one? Did it knock us out as soon as we jumped into the other division? Well, that's lame. So you can only be in one division at a time. Well, you should... Okay. Well, I'm gonna take him out because I don't want that to affect which title we can go for. Obviously, we should just be able to go for any division, any title. So other. We are other right now. Ray, us, and Grand. So we can go for anything. We're not, restricted to just. So here's all. Yeah, here's all the women's tag teams. So we need to. More than just those two matches we're always seeing, right? Bliss and Cross and the Iconics. So there's NXT. Let's change. Let's see. Let's edit. I know we said we weren't going to do this, but let's look at the participants. Maybe we can make some changes a little bit here. Anybody we want to add or take away from Monday Night Raw? Working through everybody. What about Andre? That'd be fun, right? Let's throw Andre in there. These are all the people on Raw right now. Andre, Bossman, come on, that's classic. Boogeyman's in there. Do we add him? Let's throw Boogie in there. Bray's already in there. Pillman. A lot of these great CAWs on the community creations. Kodakai, Brian, Doink the Clown, Diesel. Let's throw Big Diesel in there. Big Daddy Cool, right? Yeah, man, he's in there. Ember Moon, didn't she cash in? Wasn't didn't we already have the Ember Moon cash in on the last episode? Goldberg, he's around these days. We're gonna throw him in. This will probably actually rebook the entire card, adding all these different wrestlers into the mix now. We're not worried about booking, so Kota Ibushi, the cruiserweight champion, right there, doing his thing on 205 Live. Kurt Angle. That's enough for him. We just threw some extra guys in there, so that's enough for right now, I think. Unless we see anybody we really want to throw in there. If we had a big audience, I'd say, who do you want to see added? But, it's a quiet night tonight. What about Shane McMahon? We were talking about him. Maybe teaching us a thing or two. Some of the punches. Yeah. Triple H, Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, Vampiro, Undertaker, the 91. Okay, yeah, that's good. We'll throw all that in. So, 62 folks on Raw. SmackDown's gonna need some more, right? SmackDown, so. Yeah, that's good for right now. So let's again take a look. And it looks like they didn't rebook the card too much. So, oh, we did. We got Cedric. Is he even on Raw? I thought he was on 205. Well, we got Cedric. We went from cutting a promo to all of a sudden being booked on the show, but that's all right. Cedric, is he on Raw? I thought he was a. Oh, did I go right past him? Cedric, he is on Raw. Okay, so starting to think with Cedric, then maybe we can find that into our feud with AJ Styles, or maybe we just do our thing, bide our time. Maybe we put a Team Tyson together for the Survivor Series. What do you guys think? Should we go for the U.S. title, or should we put Team Tyson together for Survivor Series and then prepare for the Rumble and maybe go after the Universal Championship? Leave your comments down below. For those of you that joined in, thanks for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe, follow on Twitter and YouTube and all that fun stuff. And we will catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.